Well, we've heard a lot of controversy about cities and municipalities following New York City's example of limiting the size of sugary drinks. And today we're talking with weight loss coach Pat Barone of Catalyst Coaching about this subject. Hello, Pat.
Hi.
This kind of all boils down to, in my mind, personal responsibility. We were talking about this. Do you agree with that? Do you think this is kind of a personal thing that people should make on their own, a choice on their own?
Well, those two, there's two things that are coming in conflict here. And one is that a sense of personal responsibility, of course, is a big thing. But there's that freedom aspect, too. You know, we're Americans and we have it ingrained into we should be able to do whatever we want. It's a free country. And so that's the stance that a lot of people are taking as well. And let's face it, a lot of people drink sodas and don't have a weight problem. So, they don't want to be impacted by something that, it's clearly not a problem for them.
But a lot of people feel, on the other hand, like Mayor Bloomberg in New York, obesity is a problem. We need to combat this somehow. His intentions seem good in the right place, but is it misguided, do you think?
Well, it's not entirely misguided because people have proven that they can't handle this responsibility well.
Right.
And a lot of people are unaware of just the impact that sodas do have. They don't get registered in the brain the same as other foods. You stay hungry. They actually keep you hungrier. The high fructose corn syrup that they're made with actually causes more weight gain, that's shown in studies, than just sugar. So there's a lot of layers to it where people are just unaware of just the impact it might be having on them.
And like you said in our points that we were talking about earlier, like larger sizes of sodas tend to be cheaper. I mean, it's overall a cheap, substitute, and it's popular too.
Profits drive a lot of things, and the manufacturers of these products are really pushing as well. Because a restaurant can offer a larger size, the customer feels they're getting a lot more, and it's costing pennies, sometimes not even that much.
Right.
So it's a mirage in a lot of ways, and I think that personal responsibility is important, but we have to prove that we can handle that.
Right.
And if you don't, then you're going to be litigated, and that's what we've come to.
Yeah, I know New York City is trying to get this done. It's hit a little snag along the way, but I know the state of Mississippi passed kind of the opposite.
Yes.
And where they say you can't legislate this kind of thing, and they have the highest rate of obesity in the country.
I know.
So it's kind of like a catch-22, I feel like, and either way, it's which side of the fence are we on here?
You wonder if it's going to come down to like nicotine, where there's going to be lots of warnings.
Right.
And lots of regulation on who you can sell it to and who can make that decision. Because after all, kids may not be aware of the long-term impacts of it.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting topic and an interesting debate that you should really educate yourself on before filling up that 25-ounce soda at the restaurant.
Absolutely, absolutely. I had a friend who had an Italian grandmother who used to say, what you drink should never be sweet.
Right.
A little wine, a little milk, a little water. That's all you need.
I like that. Smart. All right, thanks for joining us.